Welcome to vlog number 4. Sorry folks, we don't have a lot actually planned for today.
Very unprepared.
It's been kind of a crazy week.
We've been rushing to renew our massage license.
We finished our continuing ed, so I finished my continuing ed and renewed my license, and you did your CPR and almost done with your continuing ed.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done with it. We're gonna say I'm done.
So it's been time consuming, and Melody has had a couple of
She had 2 nights where she in a row with bad naps, so it kind of left her in a daze. So today she finally had another good nap. She was still kind of confused when she woke. You know those naps where you wake up and you're like, "What year is that?" She had one of those naps. Anyways.
And I was going to do some filming today, and the battery on my car's key fob was almost dead, so I tried changing that, and that ended up taking almost 2 hours. I got a little frustrated. I brought out a hammer.
It's never good when you bring out the hammer.
Yeah, usually the hammer is the last resort of me taking out my anger on it.
I will never forget waking up to you smashing the stove with a hammer. That was interesting.
Yeah, our old stove had a timer, and for whatever reason, at like 1 in the morning, it decided that it was gonna go off and not stop.
Nothing you did. You wrote.
I tried turning the knob. I pulled the stove out. The only thing I didn't do was unplug it, which I should have done before grabbing the hammer. But
Yeah.
when I get woken up in the middle of the night, I'm not a happy camper. Yes, I value my sleep, and an oven with a. And this was the old kind, so it wasn't like a ding, or it was just a just constant.
Yeah. I was sleeping through it just fine. Because I woke up and kind of heard it and was like, whatever, went back to sleep. This could have been like any kind of alarm. Like, holy shit, get out of the house, the house is on fire alarm. But I was like, nah, it's fine, and went back to sleep. A few minutes later, I wake up to this guy smashing the stove, and I'm like,
Yeah, and there was
okay.
glass too, so it's not safe. And it didn't even work until I pulled out the stove and unplugged it. So
Could have been avoided.
could have been
You
avoided.
could have just unplugged the stove and we could have went back to bed.
So point being that sleep is important to me,
And don't
and don't
smash the stove.
and I don't have a lot of patience when it comes to things not working how they're supposed to.
Just some random
I'm not super proud of these vlogs that I want to share them with a lot of people. If you feel like sharing them, please do. But I just feel weird going, yeah, look at me talk about myself. I picked up my bass for the first time in a while because Melody goes around and she always wants to play my drums, pluck my basses, pluck my guitar, and then she wants me to play them. Granted, she gets bored after 10 seconds. It still made me pick it up, and then I ended up playing it for a while. Played my drums again, really had a lot of fun trying to play some Green Day.
because I went to dance yesterday, to aerial dance, but I am so sore from aerial dance because like after COVID, our gym membership, well, first of all, after the baby was born, I wasn't working out because I was like attached to her, breastfeeding. And then I finally started working out again, and then COVID hit and the gyms closed. So then we would run outside and do some workouts on YouTube, which were okay. And
Yeah,
better than
working out at
nothing.
home with YouTube is for me is like,
I can't really push myself. I can't push myself as hard as I did at the gym. So, but it was still better than nothing. And then our gym opened again, but they required masks. And I don't know about anybody else, but I am not about to wear a mask while I'm working out. It's hard enough to breathe while I'm working out. And I just canceled my membership and have just been doing the at home stuff. Not the best of situations. So I finally did an aerial class again because Eric's schedule changed, and because we only have one car, so his schedule changed so that way I could have the car to go to class. Yay! But it was like basically the first time doing an intense workout in a year, and I'm so tired. My arms are so sore, which is like it's good, but it's also like I can't be a parent because my little puny muscles are like, help me, help me, help me. And then I also started this. This was a memory foam pillow that I had to have when I was like 15. I was like, yeah, Mom, I need this memory foam pillow. I just wanted it because it was memory foam and I thought it'd be comfy. It was not comfy. Memory foam, memory foam as a pillow sucks. I don't like it. Nope, not for me. So I've had this, and then I felt bad getting rid of it. Plus, also using somebody's old pillow is kind of gross. So I cut the corner out of it, and I'm in the process. Can you see it?
the lighting makes it difficult.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm making my homemade squishies. So I'm cutting him. I'm making a little ghosty. He's so cute. I like him.
And is this something you're gonna do making more of?
We'll see if I have enough ideas. And I got a blister already because it involved a lot of cutting. So I got a blister. But I am having fun doing it. And we'll see how painting goes. And if painting goes well, then I'm going to buy more paints. And we'll see. And I can make more or I cannot. We'll see what happens. So there is a YouTuber who children watch. And me. And she like that's her whole channel is squishy things. And I'm obsessively watching them because it's oddly entertaining. I don't know why. I like her because she just crafts and paints in her own style, and I'm like, that's what I want to do. Totally different style. Very different style. But she does kind of like the same things. And like I also like her subtle humor that she has. We could just talk about relationships and how we fight about stupid things like pancakes. Because
Yeah,
you ate my frickin' pancake. There was one chocolate chip pancake. How do you not tell the difference between blueberry pancakes and chocolate chip? No, it was mixed berry
it
pancakes.
was early. I was cranky and tired because Melody woke up early.
And so then
So I didn't even look.
you didn't look. You just grabbed my chocolate chip pancake, ruined it with maple syrup. And that's why they're too sweet for you, because you do chocolate chip and maple syrup. If you did chocolate chip and peanut butter, it wouldn't be too sweet. I was looking
When you're
forward to the pancake.
when you're married for a couple years, apparently you fight about the stupidest things sometimes. So being a parent with one car is very stressful.
Because you're stuck with me.
And having nobody else to watch the kid,
The kid. Your mom watches her sometimes.
having nobody else to watch the kid most of the time means we have to divide our time up, which causes one of us to give up something that we really want to do. Sure, spending time with Melody is good, but when you have other stuff that you need to get done, she's very demanding, and somebody needs to watch her. You spend all your time with her and not getting to do the stuff that you need to do or want to do. So then most of your time is spent doing things you need to do when you do have time. And that's why doing this, doing the YouTube channel and stuff, it's proving to be challenging, even with the extra time that I have.
To us.
But with the funerals and spending a day going by somebody, and then me getting kind of sick yesterday, I have not gotten any time to work on my videos. So I apologize this week for not having any new content other than this.
Does it feel good to get that off your chest?
Yes, this is the least funny episode you have ever seen. Alright, time for an episode of Parents Gone Wild.
Woo! Can I show my blanket? My amazing new
You can show your blanket. I can show my harem pants as you cover them up.
Can you see the blanket in the shot?
Yes.
Yay!
And now drop them so you can see my harem pants. These are my harem pants. They're nice and roomy. And they got quite
And you can't get pants!
I have a couple more pairs, but these are
some of your new ones.
Newer ones, and I really like them. Be like, well, folks, we don't have any materials, so here's some improv.
We can do questions only.
Questions only.
What is that game? 13-year-olds on their first date. There you go. Start.
Have you noticed anything weird happening at night?
How did you know?
Weren't you in your bedroom last night?
Was it last night?
Wasn't I there?
That was you?
Didn't you recognize me?
Did you change your hair?
Wasn't I wearing my obviously bright pink shirt?
Are you sure?
Wasn't your mom telling me to keep it down?
Ah, crap! We did pretty good though. And it's 10:13. Dang it, I don't know how that was two teenagers on their first date, but okay. We had it go for a little bit. I feel like the improv guys, they wouldn't have gone much longer.
So, now we're gonna end it. Alright, I did want to add this at the end. I just wanted to kind of give a little bit of a thanks to my Uncle Dave, who passed away. That's one of the funerals that we went to this last week, and he was a great man. I don't remember him ever getting angry, ever saying anything negative. Every time I saw him, from when I was old enough to ride a tricycle in his basement to now, he always would be offering candy or food. Or I remember one time he went to Japan and he brought back packs of gum for us that were from Japan. And he was just always super thoughtful and cared about everybody. During the COVID stuff, he was bringing soup to some people who were in quarantine. He went to mass. He was a Catholic. He went to mass like every day. He was very religious, but just all around great guy.
Genuinely nice.
Genuinely nice guy. One story that I have heard multiple times is that when he was in charge of shopping, he would get the kids sugary cereals, which they weren't supposed to have, because he liked eating them too. So the kids really enjoyed it when he had to go shopping, because he would usually come home with stuff that was supposedly a no-no in their house. But he was just all around great guy. I only remember good things about him, so You will be missed, Dave. And I guess that's a solemn note to end on. I
It's very nice.
hope everybody out there is doing okay, and if you've lost a loved one, I'm sorry. It's a tough time when that stuff happens, but get through, and they're in a better place. So, good night.